speaking of gushing, let's talk a little bit about Overwatch pornography. That looks so sad over my little segue there.
No, that was actually one of your best segues. It was also the filthiest segue we've ever had on the podcast.
Yeah, well, it came out of my mouth.
Oh, Jesus, that's not going to help us here.
No, it's not. That's fine. I'm just going to, I just spit out what's in there. Completely unsurprisingly, because it's not surprising with any game now, especially not a game that the developers took so much time making these characters, there is a huge Overwatch porn scene. And Blizzard is, doing what they can to remove some of this porn. Now, before I go a little bit more into what's happening, I need to address the fact that these people there are people out there who make this who are complaining that it's their artistic expression and blah blah blah. They can't do this, etc. And to an extent, that's true. Drawn porn of Overwatch is not, to my knowledge, what's being targeted. Trust me, just out of curiosity, I check every once in a while. It's not going anywhere. Drawn Overwatch porn, it's there.
So people are actually doing like cartoon?
Yeah, actually like drawing it, like
just pictures, not movies.
Right. What they are taking down is the movies, and they are targeting specific movies because, one, they're being made in Source Filmmaker, SFM, which is a Valve product that allows you to take 3D models and stuff and basically make little movies. Some more popular stuff was done in it. I hate to make the assumption because I could be horribly wrong, but I think something like Red vs. Blue may have started off as a Source Filmmaker type of project.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's what it is. But what it uses is you can make your own models, but you can also take models from elsewhere. Well, what happened is people ripped the models from Overwatch.
So they're not creating at that point.
No, so they ripped the models, and they may have declothed some of these models to make these. Generally, with SFM porn, what I've learned is it's
research.
And guys, I look at porn. I'm not. This is really. I'm new to this world of SFM porn. It's usually loops. It's usually like looping GIFs. Some of them are like 45 seconds in length, but it's not really like a start to end movie. So
I'm picturing the software ripping the assets out and giving you the models, and you can like put in different positions.
And you can do it, yes. And you can do additional animation to them. Like, some people do it way better than other people. But at the end of the day, what Blizzard is going after is you taking their property,
their models,
their actual property,
their assets, yes,
and making porn out of it. And they definitely don't want that. And the thing is I think they've been lax on this in the past with certain things, but yeah, I just don't feel like anyone has a real leg to stand on here when they're complaining about these 3D porn loops being taken down, the ones that were obviously made using character models from the game.
Well, they'll never be able to take them all down because a lot of these will be reposted on porn sites that are not based in the U.S. anyway, and they say we don't give a shit.
Pornhub did start taking them all down, though. All the ones that the company... Blizzard is using an intermediary company here, name of which I forget.
Iridetto.
Yeah, Iridetto. I was going to say iridescent. Iridetto. But all the ones that have been taken down by Pornhub have been requested to be taken down by Iridetto, which everyone believes is an intermediary between Blizzard and these porn sites to have these taken down. So, I don't know. You know what? I gotta tell you. Let's just talk a quick little bit of cartoon porn. These 3D loops are never particularly freaking good, anyways. So go find your drawn porn elsewhere. I mean, there's plenty of erotic art for anything you could possibly imagine.
Well, this is a game where, what is it? There's probably a good amount of. Off the top of my head, I saw, Tracer is the one, there was a controversy around her pose showing her butt.
Which is funny because they actually made it, they made it just as sexy. They put her in a pinup pose. They were they even said going back to that they were planning on changing that anyways, and they just put her in a different pinup pose.
Well, the point is that that was a big hubbub around that, and then there's a character, that's like an angel character. There's a lot of female characters in this game.
Yes.
So I think... as first-person shooters, it doesn't regularly happen, and with Blizzard being a huge company, this is going to have a lot more people interested in looking for, I'll just say, fringe entertainment like porn. There's not many games where you can do probably porn on this level for a game other than a game like
Well,
this.
it's interesting
you
too
know.
because I feel like if we're going to take porn seriously for a minute,
I take this ultra seriously.
there's a lot of diversity in the cast. You have Egyptian. You have May. The character that I play as is a Chinese climatologist who is definitely on the curvier side of things in terms of like
Female.
yeah, she's
Okay.
she's thicker. You have oh Christ, Ferguson. You have Koreans. You have, like I said, Egyptians. You have a very wide variety of races and colors and backgrounds, and I think for a lot of people it's like I identify with that character and I'm gonna go out and see that person naked, whether it's guy or girl.
I hate to say it, it's also a fantasy to have a whole bunch of different type of women. So if there's like 8 different type of women in there, let's see them all naked.
Well, and I mean,
you know?
it's not my thing. There's a bunch of really well-designed guy characters too. I mean,
All right.
there's tons of opportunity here for Overwatch orgies to continue for the next 20 years.
Go see those Overwatch wieners that are out there, Joe. I'm sure they're in.
Catch the wieners, catch the thrill.
Gotta catch them all, I guess.
Catch the thrill.
Is that going to be the Overwatch porn?
Overwatch
feed?
porn, catch the thrill. Overwatch, the world needs porn.
All right, so I'll have to do my own research on this topic.
Yeah.